Do I need to click it? Do I
Click
need to
your
click it?
jets. Calm down.
Do I need to click it?
I will click your face. I clicked it. We're live now.
Are
Calm
we
down.
though? But are we really live?
I don't
though?
know. Are we?
But are we really live though? I burped.
That's my job. I'm supposed to burp.
Well, you weren't here. You were busy doing other stuff.
Good gosh, I was over there for an hour and 40 minutes. I was like, I gotta go. And Natalie was like doing jumping jacks and screaming at me and throwing stuff, and she was mad.
I heard
her internet messed up.
I heard she threw a chinchilla at you.
She did all the chinchillas, and then she turned it into like a monkey beard. And then Matt McLear was there, and he looked like a monkey beard.
I was there too.
No, just Matt.
No, I was there too.
Were you? I didn't see you. And then Christina was there, and she was like fixing her hair.
God,
it was wild. And then like Matt left, and then his chair was just empty. It was like a whole thing. I don't know. Can we go now? Let's do it. Hey! So we are live. This is the 104th episode of the live Talking Beard show. We are the Talking Beards, and this is also episode number 179 of the podcast. I've been talking for the last 2 hours, so I'm super duper ready to go. Apparently, I am Aaron D. Johnston. I'm over here. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't even know what's going on. So tonight's episode, we will have Christine M. Allegretti for her 5th time on the show. 6th time?
638th.
638th time on the show. She is here to talk about Beards for the Brave 3. That'll be going on this weekend. This one, upcoming live event. And yeah, you heard it right. It's a live beard competition. I don't know. It's wild. I don't even know if those things are extinct, I thought. But I don't know.
Dinosaurs are extinct, Aaron.
There will be dinosaurs in Valrico, Florida. You heard it here first. So, yeah, take it away, Scott. Go ahead.
Hey, and I am Scott Sikora. You can find out more information about the show by going to talkingbeards.com.
Why are you talking so slow?
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Mr. NASCAR mouth over there. Geez, sorry.
I gotta breathe.
But anyways, yeah, go over to talkingbeards.com. There you can get hooked up with the show. You can watch it live over there right now. If you choose not to follow us on social media, you can watch it over at talkingbeards.com. If you choose to follow us on any of the social media, you can watch us on Facebook. You can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on Twitch. You can watch us on Periscope. Wherever you guys choose to watch us, that's where we're at.
Did you say talkingbeards.com?
Talkingbeards.com. You can also watch us there. You can also subscribe to the podcast. So if you're into podcasts, you can check it out there. You can check out all of our old episodes and whatever. You can go and check out our merchandise store where we have all this really cool merchandise.
All the cool merchandise. It's like the best stuff you can possibly buy.
The best of the best. But at the beginning of each of our shows, Todd's here. His dad was the inventor of Bailey's.
Have you ever had Bailey's from a shoe? That's the only thing I think of with Bailey's. Josh Barefoot Brains is here. Speaking of Bailey's from a boo.
I know. How did your vision test go today? How many fingers am I holding up? Oh, hey.
14. Oh, hey.
But anyways, at the beginning of each of our shows, we have, now this is something that we've done forever, but we've kind of upped the ante a little bit.
We did.
Not Auntie-M, not Auntie, but Uncle-y. But what we want you guys to do is whoever shares this episode the most on social media will win a free, no strings attached, poop knife.
Unless you want to tie a string to it. That's up to you.
Yeah, you can. Actually, there's a little hole in the back end of it. And
you said back end.
I did say back end of the poop knife. And you can just hang it from your toilet if you want.
Yeah, so share this episode. So if you would like to win a poop knife, share this episode. So with that being said, Corey the Ghost Guile, Brandon Borderlawn, and a person who I have not counted the last week's episode because I just forgot about it until just now, I will get you a poop knife. So I have you all listed, and I will count last week's episode soon, and I will figure out who I owe a poop knife to. So if you are going to Florida, and I will have poop knives with you or with me, and if you are one of these people that, share the episode the most, you will get a poop knife. And
look at that. But there's something new and interesting about poop knife. It's a real thing. Look at this. New and improved logo.
Is it focusing on it?
Back it up. Back it up. Beep.
I can see it.
Beep. It's blurry. There we go.
Look at that. Poop knife with a mustache. So I will have a few of these in Florida. They are very limited edition, and I'm not going to give them out to everybody. You have to come up and ask for this sticker. And if you come up and ask for the poop knife sticker, I will give you a sticker. But yeah, Tyler Hill and Poop Knife kind of put their brains together and came up with this hot new design for Poop Knife with a mustache. So yeah, thank you, Tyler and originalpoopknife.com for coming up with that new hot beard community related poop knife.
Hot poop
sticker. Hot poop.
And
so
now,
yeah, everybody share this episode and you will get a poop knife, and I'll throw in a poop knife sticker.
Yes.
But you have to share this episode, and that's it. Go ahead.
Do you know what time it is?
It is 8:06.
No, it is time for
Matt. Hold on.
It's time for Talking Beards, the news
with Matt McLear.
Whoa. Look how good we look. So profesh. So profesh.
Wow.
What do you think about that one, Matt McLear?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, guys. It's well done.
I know. I was working. I was working on those last night. I have a couple other ones, but I wanted to go with a little bit more professional one than the one with the guy and the woman making out. I thought that one was really funny.
Or the cat pooping.
The cat. There was one with cat pooping too. That one was really funny. But
we stuck it to the professional level, and because you're professional, Matt.
Well, there's the first time I've ever been called that. And isn't it funny that Tyler Hill created something with a mustache?
Well, I mean, yeah, he knows that everybody with mustache, everybody should have a mustache. It's only weird if you don't have one. And so he's just going
to grow it out so he can.
No, he can't. He actually had it lasered off. Isn't that weird? But check this out.
Hey,
it made it.
Beard Hub. What's Beard Hub?
Oh, if you don't know,
you need to know. So
you need to know.
Well, then tell me.
Beard Hub.
Right. Just Beard Hub.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, number one rule of Beard Hub: you don't talk about Beard Hub,
especially on Talking Beards while you're live.
That's right. Everybody knows that.
Everybody.
Anything like a hubcap?
Can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it.
Oh.
So what is up, Matt McLear of Beard Laws fame?
Just some Beard Laws news, and I didn't know if I was supposed to jump right into the news. The news segment really threw me off, so
I don't know. That's what we usually do.
You do what you do, boo.
Yeah, okay. Boo. You do you.
Let's do it. So I'm Matt. This is your Talking Beard News brought to you by Beard Laws, and this is the first time Aaron hasn't had to talk in 2 hours, so you're welcome for the voice break. A man was arrested at Chicago's O'Hare Airport for trespassing after allegedly living in the airport for 3 months. I got this. Yeah, somebody sent that to me.
I was a weird person that would send you a news article
too. I got that.
I figured since it was sent to me, we had to do it. And then let's do that. So Aditya, sorry if I butchered your name, but you can't see that. You're probably still in jail. Singh was charged with felony criminal trespass after he was found in a restricted area of the airport, according to the Cook County State's attorneys and this article by CBS Chicago. Singh was also charged with theft of less than $500. He appeared in court on Sunday and was issued $10,000 bond. If bail is posted, he will be monitored electronically. So apparently Singh told police that he was afraid to fly due to the coronavirus pandemic, which broke out apparently when he went from California to Chicago and thought it was a good time to just kind of hang out there. So he was discovered apparently at the airport. Employees called police. And according to the Chicago Tribune, He told authorities that he had found an employee ID badge and that other passengers at the airport were buying him food. So the court, especially the judge, found it pretty shocking that a man from California was living in Chicago in a secure part of the airport for 3 months. He has no criminal record and was not seen as a criminal threat. And so for anyone that complains about how much restaurant food costs these days, try paying for nothing but airport food for 3 months.
That was the craziest thing to me is like he wasn't just like in the airport. He was in like a secure location with a stolen badge for 3 months and no one noticed.
Yeah, like what did he do? Did he just pretend to work for 3 months? I mean, we all have those coworkers, let's be honest, but
I mean, he was I guess he was just like going from terminal to terminal and sleeping, and then he would like go to a different spot and sleep. And I mean, it's a big airport, so I mean, nobody's probably going to pay attention or whatever. But
that's kind of what the judge said too in the article, is like it was very shocking that he was in this very secure area. Nobody knew, and especially like you're in an airport, it's supposed to be super safe, and then this was just going on. Thankfully, he didn't have a criminal history and no intent.
He was just living there,
just hanging out. There's interesting places, but yeah, could you imagine only eating airport food for 3 months?
I mean, some airports have good food.
Yeah, but it's not cheap, especially for a guy that's just living in there.
Well, he was having people give him food.
Yeah. How does how do you go about doing that? Getting people to, especially with the price of airport food, which is usually more expensive. How do you be like, can you buy me a cheeseburger and I'll pay you next Tuesday? Isn't that how it goes?
You think that'd be alarming too? You know what I mean? Like for 3 months, somebody's begging for food
in the airport.
In the airport. I don't know.
During COVID,
yeah. So in other news, a mom was chewed out for leaving her 4-year-old in the vehicle while she went into the store, which doesn't seem like that's that interesting of a story, but you should find out who yelled at her. It's pretty good. So obviously, the woman went
a whore.
No,
probably,
maybe, I don't know. I'm not one to judge. So the woman went into a grocery store, which was about 15 feet or 5 yards from the car Saturday, leaving her 4-year-old child inside with the engine running and the vehicle unlocked. Mother of the year. She was then informed by a store employee that her SUV was being stolen. So once the thief realized that the toddler was in the back seat, he drove back, berated the woman for leaving her child unattended, gave the woman back, and actually said that they were going to call the police on the woman for leaving the child in there. So the vehicle
stole the car.
So then he got back in the SUV, took off. They found the vehicle a few hours later in Portland. They're still looking for the thief. The suspect was to be said in the 20s or 30s, dark brown or black, braided hair, and a multicolored face mask. So if anyone sees someone with braided hair, a multicolored face mask, and a big heart with a big brain, apparently give authorities a call.
We have some breaking news. Tisha Chicken Bread just announced a new show on the Talking Beards Network called Beards in the Airport.
Oh, Tisha's going to make a new show, so I guess that could be our Friday night show.
There we go.
Beards at the Airport, starring Tisha Chicken Bread.
So every Friday, she's going to be live from a different airport in the entire world.
Yep, she's going to fly from airport to airport and just like interview people with beards. Thank you for offering to do that, Tisha. That's going to be a really good hot new show.
More breaking news. I believe it will be co-hosted by Inkara.
Oh, well, yeah, she goes to all the airports anyway. So that makes sense. We have 2 people watching from Twitch tonight. That's like basically a world record.
Well, we have someone watching from Germany. We have someone watching from Oklahoma.
Wow. Germany and Oklahoma?
Or Germany, Oklahoma. Is that a place?
Yeah, it is. Let's go. What's up, Bearded Tater Turtle?
Hey. I know him.
Do you?
Yeah, I know him.
Is he really a bearded turtle?
Yeah, that's Tom.
Hey, Tom. From MySpace?
Yeah, that's Yep, he sold that. He sold it. He's got a great bunch of money, and now he's just a bearded tater turtle hanging out, cutting down trees. Yep, he's a great dude.
All right, what you got coming up for Thursday night?
Thursday night, we have country singer Jeremy Parsons. Jeremy
Brooks,
part of the Alan Parsons project.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. He had a hit that was pretty up there on iTunes. So I have less than 2 days to learn about country music.
It's sad.
Hold on. How about Michelle Emerson? Beards in the bathtub.
That's got a good flow to it.
It does. So you're a huge country music fan now.
Yeah, pretty big. Yeah, pretty big.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, he's a great dude. We've been chatting for a little bit back and forth. He's super excited to be on the show. Just released a new album. So if you want to know more about the name of the album and everything, come to the show because it's unfortunately not ringing a bell. New Things to Come, I think, is the album name.
You're promoting this thing so good.
Yeah, it's on Spotify and all that stuff. Jeremy Parsons Music.
JeremyParsonsMusic.com.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Super excited to interview him. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Beard Laws YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and the Talking Beards Network.
Yep. So don't forget to go check out Matt on Thursday nights and other nights. Just go over to beardlaws.com. You can find him there and check out some of his really cool merch. Pick something up, and that's about it, right?
Do you have anything going on TikTok Tuesday tonight?
Yep. Triple T is normal. Episode 16. A bunch of crazy guests, and we're just gonna continue to show crazy TikTok videos that we think are funny and handpick ourselves, and potentially this could be some breaking news. There's the works of a Wednesday show coming up that nobody's gonna see coming that I think is gonna be really good.
Oh my gosh, this is exciting.
I just got a message about it. It was an idea that was thrown out months ago, and I think it's coming together, which could be really interesting.
Nice.
Cool. So we'll obviously we'll let you guys know about it, and we'll see what we can do.
Absolutely, yeah. We could wiggle something in there and figure it out. But yeah, all right, Matt. Well, thank you very much. Hopefully, TikTok Tuesday goes extremely well tonight, and you have like 4,000 people. And we just appreciate. Yeah, we just appreciate. Yeah, that's just the guess. We appreciate everything you do, and as usual, we'll let you sign off with some parting words.
All right. So
right. Well, he didn't have any parting words tonight.
No. And before we bring on our guest, Christina Allegretti, a couple of things. We have some breaking news with the Talking Beards Network. And before we do that, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you were before you were here?
Ooh, so I put it in BS Buttons, but we can touch base on it again. I did a show called The Beard Show, or just Beard Show, over on Twitch. It was on the PDS Mix Twitch page. Dude's super cool. Lives in Nashville. I was on episode number 3, and it does a 2-hour show, and it ends right at 8:00. So if we're out of sorts a little bit at the beginning of the show, that was why. It ran up till I jumped off at like 1/4 and apparently I had to reset our internet because it got good job, Scott.
I know for her being on the show 900,462 times, I really botched it. I'm really sorry.
Christina Aguilera.
Sorry, Carla Aguilera.
But yeah, so I did that show for a little bit before Talking Beards, and he was very interested in like beard, care routine and the Holy City Beard and Mustache Society and Talking Beards Network, and he was extremely excited about the Whiskerinas and the Craft Build-Off show on Monday nights. So I pitched him the idea, like we've kind of sort of talked about a little bit. I was like, hey, we once live competitions happen again, and Aaron and Scott do Talking Beards, the competition live, we'll do like a Friday night or a Saturday Craft Build-Off live show. And he thought that was super cool. So I don't know, there's something there, but he's thinking that the Craft Whisker Build-Off show would take Twitch by storm. He said that would be an absolute moneymaker. So apparently Natalie and Tisha are going to be millionaires via Twitch now, apparently. So yeah, that's what I did before the show. It was super fun. And I'll probably be doing it again some other time because apparently I had a lot to talk about.
So we're going to be adding a beard travel and a beard weather segment to the show.
This is awesome.
We should have Chicken Bread. He should be the meteorologist.
He looks like a meteorologist because he doesn't have a mustache.
That's right.
And most meteorologists do not have mustaches. And he's tall.
He is tall.
Oh, and he's tall, so he feels the weather before short people like Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, don't watch out, Natalie. It's gonna start raining.
He's a whale storm chaser.
The whale storm chaser. I like this.
Well, We'll sneak over to his house and we'll spray paint that on the side of his truck.
He'll never notice.
I know you wouldn't, but
He's a whaler. He can't even read.
I know he can't. That's the
Back
funny
on track. All right. So we have breaking news tonight. Everybody knows that we have the little Talking Beards network going on, and we got the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday's a little we tried to do a Friday thing, and maybe we will again, but let's just be honest, there's nothing popping up on Friday. So we utilized the format we already had. We have 2 shows on Saturday. We moved them over, and boom, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, we have Art Assault. It's going to be Josh Bethel and Kevin Hansen. They are going to be starting on episode number 4 this Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern, and it'll be on the Talking Beards network this week. So they do live art on the show, and it's super fun, super cool. And all I got to do is figure out how to interview people, and they'll be good to go. So they, the hot new Sunday night show is filling out the network quite nicely. So we still don't have an official Friday night show, but one day me and Matt will bring back Talking Poop, and then Tyler's going to have to come up with a new cover photo because we're out of spots. So there you go. Breaking news. Thank you.
So live from
where is
Florida?
She is in Valrico, Florida, or Valrico, Florida adjacent. I assume Valrico, Florida, since that's where she does her competition and stuff.
Well, we'll get
Tampa,
corrected.
Florida adjacent for sure. The creator of Sesame Street and
co-creator
of Sesame Street. Her and Big Bird collaborated and created Sesame Street from just a single egg, and then they hatched it, and it created this amazing PBS, now HBO broadcast cinematic universe of Sesame Street characters. And she's involved with bearding a little bit, with Beard Mobb and all that, but mostly Sesame Street. Christine M. Allegretti.
Hey.
Was that all very factual?
So factual. So factual.
How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm okay. How are you?
We're doing great. So Saturday, you're doing the damn thing. You are going to have a live event. You're a trailblazer. No one even does that anymore.
Leave it to me to, go against the grain. Never was one to conform. So I start at 51.
Well, you got to start sometime.
So will this be the first?
We had 2 other comps here since COVID. Yourself and Natalie were down for one of them. It's a well-run venue. There's a lot of outdoor space. We've in the other 2 events we've had, plus the markets we run there, no cases, no illness, nothing come out of it. So I was comfortable in going ahead with the competition, and of course, understand those who are willing to attend will, and those that can't, again, they can't. So we've gotten a lot of donations that people have just sent into our PayPal for Beard Mobb because they can't attend. So I'm just looking forward to it. I miss people.
Yeah, we're looking forward to coming down there. You always do a good competition down there, and it's a good little venue, and it's fun. So is this event going to be on the inside stage or the outside stage this time?
We're going to have this one inside right now. He's reformatted the inside, so the tables are socially distant. There's space in between everything, so he's taken all the necessary precautions. He still actually has live bands and such there every weekend, so it's set up to be able to pass everybody's standards.
What is your PayPal that you guys are accepting donations at?
It's Beard Mobb FL at gmail.com.
Yeah, so we'll get that up on the screen. So if anybody wants to participate in the competition but cannot, be there for the competition, you can still donate and help out the good cause down there. So would you tell us a little bit about the charity you are going to be raising money for this year?
So our charity for this event is and is the THD, the IGY6 Foundation. And it's the IGY6 Foundation. There's some other entities with similar name. I actually met the gentleman who founded the foundation through one of the Orlando Bearded Villains. Can I switch to?
You can switch to something that connects. That's
Hold
fine.
on.
Yeah, you can. Why don't you just log out and log back in? We'll wait for you.
All right.
Okay, bye. And she's out. So yeah, what she was talking about, she's the foundation was I got your 6, and they just use an acronym for it. But yeah, they raise money for veterans. It's in our little notes thing. I paste and copied it. Anyway, she can bring it up. So yeah, that's going to be this weekend. Her competition is live, like we talked about. It's in Valrico, Florida. It's going to be at JF Kicks, 1:00 Eastern. Here it is. So here's a little marquee. Beard Mobb Florida presents. Registration's at 1:00. Competition starts at 5:00, January 23rd.
And some of the categories they're going to have a Whisker Kids category, Whiskerina Realistic, Whiskerina Creative, a freestyle category. If they don't have enough partial or full beards, they're going to split the category. Their natural mustache, goatee, whaler, styled stash without beard, business beard, 4 and under, full beard 4.1 to 6, full beard 6.1 to 8, full beard 8.1 to 12, and the big beard 12 plus. Then they are also doing a really cool thing, the couple/duo/group beard. So, all right, let's bring Christine back in. Let's bring
she's back.
Carol back in.
Hey, Carol.
Hi.
Much better. So yeah, you were telling us about your charity that you're raising money for.
So the charity, as I said, is the IGY6 Foundation. I actually was introduced to the founder through a gentleman that was part of the Bearded Villains out of Orlando. He's the captain of Bearded Villains, Bernie Edwards. He introduced me to Andy Williams, who is the founder of IGY6, and we actually were starting to partner for Just One. And he had turned over the running of the day-to-day organization to a gentleman called James Urban. And if you actually look James up through Google, you will find that he made a bicycle trip from Florida to Washington, D.C. to raise money for the IGY6 Foundation.
That's awesome.
So it is. So in talking to him and partnering with Just One, I came to the thought process of what better way to help out, because it's always a veteran first responder related event. And in speaking to him, they basically are an organization that looks for ways to bring veterans, first responders, active duty military together, be it camping, an art class, dessert, different events they might have out of state. They are across the U.S. Yes, sir.
They eat dessert together?
Yes. You know, in some of these more hoity-toity, as Monty's favorite word, areas, they actually have dessert bars, and you can go and have foo-foo-y coffee and dessert.
That's
foo-foo-y coffee?
Foo-foo-y. You got to put your pinky.
Oh, man, that's my stuff right there.
Yeah, he's the foo-foo guy. This guy over here.
Coffee. Like that.
Yep. But it's just an exciting time. It works with it falls into the whole philosophy of making a difference, of being able to give back. And, as I mentioned, we've partnered with them as well through Just One. So it's kind of full circle.
Good.
Great individuals. They'll be out at the event as well. Very surprised that we offered to do this for them. And, I'm just proud to be able to.
Well, I'm sure they're excited to, partner with you. Have you done anything else with them besides this event?
No, I've not through Beard Mob. I myself have partnered with them through Just One. We are actually going to be their buddy system. So they're going to be using the buddy system that I created through Just One. We've partnered with them that way. They've taken Monty and I into their family. We're elite members through their organization. So there's just a lot of things that we have coming up that we're going to be working on together. And obviously veterans have beards, those that, a lot of them tend to grow the beard when they get out. So I was on their podcast Saturday night.
Wow, look at you, Miss Podcast.
And they were definitely interested. So we're actually going, look at the pinkies go.
We're hoity-toity like Monty. Look at this.
No, I'm hoity-toity.
No, Monty has said it right here. And did you see this one? It says Monty seems pretty high class. I can see that. See, so, and Mr. Hoity-toity himself, will he be at the competition?
He will be.
Oh
yes.
My gosh.
Yes. He and Barefoot fly in on Thursday.
Boy, will their arms be tired.
Yes, right? All that flapping.
So speaking of Josh Barefoot Brains, he wanted to know how kid-friendly is this event, and will he be able to wear his Speedo or not?
So it's kid-friendly. I know of some families that are bringing kids. I don't think they're youngins, but maybe teenagers. So maybe your Speedo and a robe, and you can flash everybody a few times.
So take it easy, Barefoot Brains.
Just flash your tattoo on your head.
Or yeah.
Yep, and we have, I did hear while I was backstage, we were able to split the category. So Whaler and Goatee are actually separate categories.
Good,
So
because those being the same is, stupid.
We appreciate not having chops category.
Yeah, we don't want to be associated with the chops at all. So definitely keep us separate. I mean, if anything, just if you can't separate them, just get rid of the chops category, like altogether.
Yeah.
Like don't ever combine them. It's like, all right, well, we had, one goatee and 14 chops. Well, sorry, we can't split them because we don't have enough goatees. So just like get rid of all the chops people and then just give all the trophies to Andrew Matson. That's it. So obviously he's the winner because chops isn't a real beard.
I know.
No, he's fine. He's fine in the Speedo and a robe and that. It's, it's all in good fun and good taste.
Wow. So he's just going to wear no underwear at all.
Whoa.
Wow. But no, like she said, you need to at least wear a Speedo. Like now he's like, oh, no Speedo. Psh, all right. Well, I'm just going to go naked then. How about that?
Totally nude.
That's, you took it too far.
Did you hear who we have emceeing the competition?
Hammer.
No, tell us about your probably the world's best and amazing, good-looking, fantastic, smartest, wonderful MC.
I'm not going to be there, Aaron. You should stop.
Well, actually, that would be me, and I did MC the first two. However, I decided I wanted to sit back and watch and be able to interact with the charity. So yours, Mr. Aaron D. Johnston, will be emceeing our competition.
Well, that's amazing. Good thing I saw all that good stuff about your MC because I had no idea it was going to be me.
I feel really bad for you. I'm sorry.
We're
Why?
gonna
Why?
share it. We're gonna share the. We'll kind of take turns with it, but all my competitions I've ever done. This is my 6th competition, and all my competitions I've emceed. I've never taken a step back and actually watched it or be able to interact. So I decided, why not bring the world's greatest MC on?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the smartest thing you could have ever done, ever.
Do you see how like she's just totally smacking me right across the face right now?
No, she's just telling you the truth. That's
like
it.
I'm chopped liver, Aaron. It's like I'm chopped.
Well,
I do remember asking you last year to come judge, and you were not able to. And I knew better than to ask you this year because I didn't even want you to have to say no.
remember that one time that you asked Scott Sikora to MC your event and he didn't show up?
Do you know how many?
Remember that? I remember that. I don't know if that was even going to be brought up out in the world or if we were just going to keep that behind the scenes. But I remember that one time that Scott was supposed to come and he just ghosted you.
I did not ghost you. You're on the show like every other week.
Yeah, and that's what made it so awkward every time she was on the show because she was like, well, I asked him and he was like, I'll get back with you. And then she like bought you a car to drive and like, booked your hotel. And you just didn't even show up. Awkward.
I'm not getting in this lover's quarrel, y'all. So
I didn't even do that.
on his own. We also have 3 amazing judges.
Yeah, tell us about your amazing judges and how they all have the same exact beard. It's weird.
So we have the president and founder of the Craft Whisker Club, coming straight from Tejas.
Tejas.
We have Miss Chicken Bread herself.
Tisha Chicken Bread, host of the new hit show Beards at the Airport.
Beards at the
Friday
Airport.
nights.
Tisha Chicken Bread every Friday night, 8:00 Eastern on Talking Beards Network.
Actually, she can have the premiere this Friday when they fly in.
She could. First
There you
episode 1, live from the Tampa airport.
Right. There you go. Then, coming from Tejas as well, the one and only, nobody wears a Speedo like he does, Barefoot Brains.
No.
Wow, I had no idea he was even going to be there.
Yes. I wonder if he'll wear a Speedo.
No, I heard he's not going to wear any underwear at all now.
No underwear?
Just wearing a robe, and he's going to flash everybody, like you said. So Tisha and Josh Barefoot have the same beard.
Yes.
Chops aren't a beard at all.
Yeah,
So
this is right.
It's the same. Like basically, he has nothing on his face.
Yeah,
so
chops are like worn. It's like the women's beard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
okay.
Yeah. So, and then the third and final judge happens to be Mr. Johnston's better half and one of my closest friends,
Scott Sikora.
Surprise!
Oh my God, this is great news. This is all wonderful news. What? Oh no,
you can't make it.
Oh,
sorry.
I have room on the couch if you don't mind the dogs.
I don't.
Wow,
I'm allergic to
a
dogs.
dog.
So yes, our third and final judge is none other than your beautiful wife,
Natalie D. Johnston.
Yes, sir.
Wow. No, I'm not going to say what she said. But yeah, so Natalie will be judging. That's exciting.
Yep.
I'm going to judge you all from home.
You should. Because that's where you'll be, at home.
That's
So-
all right, because I'm working the Beards by the Bay competition on Saturday night. So someone's got to stay back at home and work on
That's
that.
right. Yeah, you got to help run Beards by the Bay from the Talking Beards corporate office.
Yes, with Sean Glander from Big Sexy Saturday Nights.
That's going to be exciting.
I'm actually going to have a table at the competition.
Are you kidding me?
Your very own table?
Are you bringing it with you?
I did. I bought it all. I saved all my pennies from Sesame Street. All the pennies that got thrown in Big Bird's nest, and I was able to buy a table. Yes.
Wow. This is amazing.
Right? See what
A
you
table?
can do with your life?
A table made of pennies.
Golds.
No, it was made of Big Bird's feathers.
Big Bird's poop. It's like compacted together. You're taking things really crazy tonight. Anyway, back on track. So you're going to have a table at your event.
Yes, and I am going to have Big Sexy Beard brand products available.
Nice.
Yes.
Will you
Yes.
have any of that new beard wash? Or did you not send that? No, at the table. What?
You're gonna wash beards at the table?
Yeah.
When did you start doing this?
Came out with a beard wash.
Sure, and it's going to be $15 a beard. And
For,
it's all
so
going to
you're,
create facility.
Wait a
She's
minute.
going to wash everybody's beard for $15 a piece.
We're gonna
This
put
is
barefoot-
amazing.
We're going to put Barefoot in a bikini Speedo, and he's going to wash beards for charity, and it's going to be $15 a beard wash.
I like this.
So do I. Yes, sir.
What happens if they're doing the freestyle category?
Well, he washes them afterwards.
Oh,
There you go.
I like this. This is going to be the most exciting event of all time with Josh Barefoot Brains washing people's beards in bikinis. Go ahead, Scott.
is he gonna be wearing a mask?
Good question.
If requested, then yes.
So
We'll all appropriate social distancing guidelines.
so how is that going to work? Do you have to wear a mask when you go inside the venue?
So in order to walk into the venue, you have to have a mask on. Once you're inside, you do not have to have the mask on.
If you're moving around.
Yeah, if you're out moving around.
If you're up moving around, you're going to the bathroom, we would, put the mask on. Going from your table to the stage and back, no. As I had said, we've had what?
Rodney Bush, Kyle's brother's here.
Kyle Bush's oldest brother, Rodney, is in the house. This is amazing.
Ooh, Kyle Bush.
Wow. Well, it's good having you on the show. So that was Christina Aguilera for her last time on the show. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Not like you made fun of Jeff Gordon.
That's just an easy target. That's the easiest person to make fun of in all of racing is Jeff Gordon.
Well, that's just like the constant. So when I started watching NASCAR way back when I was growing up in New Jersey, back when Kenny Schrader was number 36 for the M&M's car. I loved Schrader. Huh?
The rapper?
Who?
Just
Eminem.
keep going. Just ignore him.
And then that same year, when Kenseth and Junior and everybody came up their rookie year, and Kenseth was still 17 and he was the DeWalt, I followed him for years. So
Did you still follow him when he got in the 20 car, or were you already out?
I was still watching it. I'm a fan of Smoke. Not everybody is. He had a mouth and a half on him, but I liked Stewart.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah.
Stewart.
Anyway, so try to back on track. Is there anything else you would like to add about your competition? So you've got the most amazing MC ever. You have an amazing panel of judges and Josh Barefoot Brains.
Yes.
We're all on the Talking Beards Network. We noticed that. So I'm on there. And then Josh Barefoot Brains does the competition news for Big Sexy Saturday Night. Natalie and Tisha are on there. Like,
But,
did you do that on purpose?
But
Yeah, and
well, yeah, you're on here now. You're just like the most
duh, Aaron, come on, you're
on the guest thing. No, I was just talking about just on a regular basis.
What happens on Wednesday nights, Aaron?
oh,
But they're not part of the like Monty and Boo aren't. They're not. They're not a judge or whatever. They're
Whoa,
just
Christina, are you sure? Might be available Saturday night.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm
Monty,
confused about what's happening. Monty will
So-
be there, but he's not going to be doing it. He's just hanging out. He's not
Monty's keeping me sane.
With his
That's
favorite lady.
not at all. So, so we are starting at noon. We will have several vendors. Some of my local vendors that do my Saturday markets for me for the for just one. So we will have 5 or 6, 7 local vendors. There'll be some music out on the patio. We will close down registration probably about 3:30 to 4, just depending on how busy it is. And then we will start the competition. Yes, sir.
No, did the competition start at 5?
We haven't slated for 5, but if it slows down and it looks like we have everybody that we have, then we'll go ahead and start it. So if they have animals and pets that naturally grow facial hair.
I'd like to answer this. So speaking of this, and coming up in February at the Austin Facial event, they're going to be incorporating the dog whisker portion of their dog whisker competition that they do in with the regular competition. That's what I heard.
So this year it's going to be all pets. So the categories they're going to have is like a creative and a realistic category for the animals. So generally it's just the dog beard competition that they do in October, but this year it's going to be open to all pets at the online Cassie competition February 20th. So yeah, with that being said, that happened in the joke kind of came up in 2013 at Worlds that Austin pitched to the WBMA board that they were going to have Worlds in Austin in 2017, and they were going to have a women's division because at Worlds they don't really have women's categories. It's not a thing, but in the United States we do. And one of the older gentlemen from Germany said, "Oh, so you're going to have women beards? What's next? You're going to have a dog beard competition?" And I think it was Brian and Taylor kind of looked at each other, was like, yes, we're going to have a dog beard competition. So ever since then, they have been putting on the dog beard competition. And at least the last few years, our friends over at Bully Ranch have been the ones getting the
Paul and Diane.
Yeah, Paul and Diane over there. And they've been running Bully Ranch, and that's who the proceeds go to for the dog beard competition. So yeah, they're going to incorporate dog beard competition in Cassie online this year for all pets. Thank you.
But we'll have more if you want to just follow the show, we'll have more information about it as we get closer. We'll have someone on from the Austin Facial Hair Club and they'll talk about it. So, but let's get back to Christine here real quick.
Guess what I forgot?
You forgot.
I forgot to mention our main competition sponsor.
Who's your main competition sponsor?
Honest Amish.
Oh my gosh. These
Second
guys.
year in a row. Yes.
So so I guess everybody who places in a category is probably going to go home with some Honest Amish.
Yes, everybody that places in a category will go home with some Honest Amish. All of our categories are sponsored from some either other beard clubs or some beard product company owners. We also have awards for first, second, and third. If you go to our event page, you can actually get a sneak peek at the awards that I finished up this weekend.
They are amazing.
Thank you. We have some pins and stickers and such for everybody that signs up. We'll have some shirts available, still available for sale. It's just I'm going to try to have build a beard table. I think I have 4 or 5 base beards ready for the kids. That's always been a popular one. I think last year we had about 10 kids that built beards. So we'll have a build a beard table as well. So yeah, good time.
Yeah, it should be.
Support.
I'm super excited to see people in the flesh and all that good stuff. So what time would you like, judges and MCs and stuff like that to start showing up?
Well, I would say by 2 o'clock.
By 2 o'clock.
Starting at 12. Yeah, we're starting at 12. We'll have like I said, the vendors and such there. It's a full service restaurant and bar. So by 2 o'clock would be good.
Good deal. All right.
So,
well, if you are in the Valrico, Florida adjacent area and you would like to participate in a live beer competition, the place would be what? JF Kicks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So look at this. Here's your little marquee. Beard Mobb Florida. JF Kicks. Beards for the Brave 3 this Saturday. Oh, how much is registration?
$20.
$20. So yeah, come check it out. It's going to be a good time. So everybody come be involved for a charity or a competition for a charity and a good cause.
And take note, I made it through an entire episode without one cuss word.
I'm proud of you.
Aren't you?
I mean,
right.
you made it through like a quarter of it without internet, so that was pretty good.
she was all doing the swearing when she was offline.
Oh yeah, definitely. She was getting it all out.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yes, ma'am.
It's always a good time. So thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you very much. And I'm sad to not be there, but know my heart's there because I love you and I appreciate everything that you do for not only the bearding community, but for just the community at large. And you have the biggest heart of like pretty much anyone I've ever met. And I admire you so much for all the stuff that you do.
Thank you. I'm just
Hardest working woman in the business.
My last words are going to be, remember, all it takes is one. Just one can make a difference.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
All right. See you Saturday.
Bye. Thank you.
She's lovely.
I love her to death. She is just one of the most greatest human beings ever.
Ever. What is this, Scott?
I don't know. It's this new thing we're starting to do on the show where we're requesting people, like if they want to talk about something they want to promote, be it a beard competition or anything that they're doing that's really interesting, they can go over to the Talking Beards Facebook page, go click on Visit Group, which is right underneath the header in this new page we just made up. It's called the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. Pretty much, it's like a bulletin board. Like if you were to walk in somewhere and, you see a bulletin board with like all the business cards or someone selling their this or that. It's like the same thing, but this is online. This is something new they're starting to do.
It's like an online bulletin board.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. We decided to do this earlier this week. So
yeah, right before the show, we finished it up and now here it is, live and in person.
So, but yeah, if you want to post on here, just go over to talkingbeards.com or you can search on, you know what? I should put a link to it on the talkingbeards.com.
There you go. That's a fantastic.
That's a great idea. So anyways, our first item on the Talking Beards page is what is this, Aaron?
What is this? Yeah, we talked about this a little bit earlier. So this is me on the PDS Mix Twitch page. It was a pretty good time. And I know the video stays up for a while. So if you want to go check it out, there were some internet issues in the middle, but we powered through it and we got back with it and it was a good time. So I felt like there was a lot of good news and information in this interview. It was about
really was. I watched a majority of it, and probably the best parts were when you were talking about me and how awesome I am, and you were like, "Oh my God, Scott, he's so handsome," and all this stuff. And
That's pretty much was most of the interview. Oh my gosh. What is this?
Talking Beards posted this.
Yeah, they did.
A
So
hot new trend sweeping the nation.
I know everybody has been getting posted or tagged in this freaking thing. So yeah, this came up in the interview as well. Monkey beards. So it's like the January version of the beard ornaments, apparently. Everybody's getting tagged in it, and I don't know if it's a hot new trend or anything, but Natalie pointed this out to me the other day when she was in Thief River Falls, Minnesota a couple years ago. Someone actually competed with a monkey beard. Look at this.
I wonder if he stapled that to the side of his head.
Yeah, he was bleeding everywhere. But
oh my God.
Yeah, so his name was, we were going to try to announce it. John Stenstrad. Something like that. But yeah, he actually had a monkey beard. So people do it. I said do.
Yeah, you did. This weekend, Beards by the Bay, out in San Francisco, an online competition. They're looking for the creative craft freestyles. So if you want to go over, click on this link here on the BS Button Beard bulletin board. As I said earlier, Talking Beards is presenting it, and myself and Sean Glander from Big Sexy Saturdays will be doing a post-show wrap-up with the results for the Beards by the Bay 2.
Yeah, so that result show will probably be around 10:30 Eastern. We'll get it all hashed out Saturday, but that'll probably be about the time. It's going to be a late one for the East Coasters, but it'll be, a normal time for the West Coasters. So if you want to see the result show Saturday, just set up a little bit. But yeah, Scott and Sean Glander will be hosting that amazing results show.
Breaking news, Andrew Matson says monkey beards still better than chops.
Well,
True.
I mean, that just goes without saying. Everybody knows that.
Tell us about this, Aaron.
Yeah, so Josh Bethel was this the cool kids. It's coming out with all these amazing artworks of all these people. And I like that, like, behind them, and some of them's like people's beard rooms or the gym or whatever. I think it's super cool. And look, she should have been in a bathtub.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, that's our beard wall. How awesome is that? These are amazing. So if you want to have any artwork done, I don't know if he's doing any more cool kids, but I mean, you could be on the lookout for the next one. Go over to Room Green Productions, I do believe.com, or the Facebook page, or hit up Josh Bethel. Figure it out. There's a form you have to fill out, and all that good stuff. But it's worth it. Look at this stuff, man. It's super
and I believe,
cool.
If I remember correctly, that he's going to be making these into trading cards.
Yeah, those will be trading cards. So some of I think it was the zombies came out in a whole set. Well, these you get to buy the individual ones, I do believe, and so you'll have to like trade them with your friends to get the whole set.
At the 2021 West Coast Classic, which is the competition we were talking about earlier, if you the raffle item, what does that say? A raffle item, you will be sure to want to buy tickets for one of these really great cups by the One-Eyed Cat Crafts.
Yeah, so they'll have lots of cool raffle items, and this is actually going to be one of them. So yeah, One-Eyed Cat Crafts. That's Jason Kiley. His company over there, and these cups are super cool, and they've got a mustache guard. I use one every day. They are amazing.
Delayed till the 25th due to United States Postal Service issues. Here's a forewarning. If any of you guys are mailing anything at any time, a package or anything, do not mail it from the United States Postal Service. Either go FedEx or UPS. There's so many problems going on with the United States Postal Service mailing of packages that you're better off sending them other means. So, but in that event, we had to postpone our show, which was supposed to be last night.
Yeah,
the Craft Whisker Metal 13, Corey versus Corey, which was going to be a good one.
Hopefully it shows up and the event happens next Monday. But yeah, I don't know, man. The Postal Service has been wild. So the last couple of weeks, our mail's running like twice a day now for some reason. And I have no idea what the heck is going on. I bet we got 10 packages in the mail today. And they were just on our porch all like rubber banded together and stuff.
Was it all from the child? Or was it all?
No, there wasn't. Yeah, there was some Baby Yoda stuff in there, but for the most part, it was just a bunch of stuff. I don't even know where some of it came from. One box was just completely beat all to hell, but hopefully the USPS gets it going again.
Beards by the Bay. If you have a full beard, 12 inches or more, go over and register. Or
24 inches and over, like all these guys.
Yeah.
Except for Monty. This was, so we talked about earlier, Josh Bethel and the Art Assault show will be Sunday at 7:00 Eastern. And this was what they created last week. So just, if you want to watch some cool art, just come together live and in person. That'll be where you want to go. So Sunday night at 7:00, you get to see cool things like this take shape.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely going to be, Sunday nights. Check it out.
And here there's the
show.
There it is. Oh, it's like we were sharing it, like we knew something was in the works.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it on Sunday night and just really like Kevin. I was watching Kevin talk, and I mean, he's very, very interesting dude. Like, he's got some real good stories and stuff, and really just both of them are just really interesting guys.
Yeah, man, it's a good show. So check it out this Sunday. Let us know what you think of it.
Full beard freestyle.
This is still Beards by the Bay, West Coast Classic. It's a full beard freestyle. I found out today that our friend Carrie, Bow and Arrow, has been making all those cool creations. So I'm sure everybody appreciates that. That's been involved and seeing all their cool pictures all mashed together for the West Coast Classic. So that's coming up this Saturday. So everybody, if you want to be involved in an online competition, and if you're going to Valrico, you can do both. So the code word was golden. So we made a password, a little post here, and they made a post, and we're sharing it. Make your video for the West Coast Classic. Keyword, password, whatever was golden. And so you'll post those as the events ask you to Saturday. So at 10:00, it says goatee. Post your video at 10:00. Make sure your video has golden in it, or it will just be kicked to the curb.
Partial beard freestyle.
There you go.
Another
Look at these partial beards.
Don't forget Big Sexy Saturdays with Sean Glander.
Yeah, Saturday so they had Natalie and Tisha on last week's episode. And you see old Barefoot back there. He does the beard competition news. And
they put him so far in the background, it makes him look like he has a full beard.
Well, that's why they did it.
I know.
And that's it.
That's all she wrote.
We did it. That was our episode number 104 of Talking Beards. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and, participated in the chat and all that good stuff. And don't forget, I will count. So I know I'm a week behind. I forgot all about the poop knife thing. If you win the poop knife, I will count everything and you will receive your poop knife. So share this episode, share the heck out of it. Get the word out, everybody, Talking Beards and, the network and everybody's trying to do all they can for everybody. So share this episode and watch all the episodes and all that good stuff. So I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you, Christine M. Allegretti, for stopping by, and Andrew Matson, as per usual, making our cool little arts and our shares and all that good stuff. So take it away, Scott.
And I am Scott Sikora. You can find me all over social media at Scott Sikora or the Beardcaster. I never really promote that one that much anymore, but we're working on some stuff coming up as we're going to hit 200 episodes of the podcast.
21 away.
You guys got to keep paying attention because we got some cool stuff coming up with that. We're going to be doing some really cool merchandise and stuff that you guys got to be on the ball to be able to be a part of it. So,
right.
Make sure you go to talkingbeards.com if you want to know anything else about the show. There's a link over there for the network. So if you want to know anything about each of the shows, you can go over there, linked up to everything. If you want to check out any old episodes of Talking Beards, even the live show or the podcast, you can find it all over at talkingbeards.com. So thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Don't forget that whoever shares this specific episode the most this week will win a poop knife,
from originalpoopknife.com. And
and a new sticker. And don't forget, thank you to Honest Amish for sponsoring part of the show and for all the great products they supply to us to give away, and for them to sponsor the competitions this weekend.
Yep.
And you never know if we might have some stuff on us at some point. If you're like, hey, do you happen to have any of that there Honest Amish stuff?
You never know. All you gotta do is ask. So don't be afraid to come up. You see us out and about, might get a sticker or something. Just gotta ask.
Is there going to be the box with you this weekend?
So there will be the boxes in the raffle for Beards for the Brave 3. This one is jam packed. It's one of two of the best ones I think we've put together. There's lots of cool new stuff in it. And I helped put together 2 poop knife raffle pack things. It's basically just a hat, sticker, and a poop knife. But so that will also be available. So lots of amazing raffles. And if you're on the fence about coming to a competition and you're scared of COVID or whatever, put your mask on. Come on down, man. This is going to be a good time. It sounds like the restaurant. Thank you for just doing all they can to promote social distancing and all that good stuff. So be safe. Clean your hands and wear your mask and all that good stuff. And come on down, hang out, check out the raffles or whatever. It should be a good time, and we'll have a good time doing it. That's it.
That is it.
That's it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Check out the other amazing shows on all the, other days of the week, and share this episode. Everybody have a good night.